I will start this review with a bold thought. Right now, I don't think there's a better deal in the entry-level projector space than the TCL C1. But bold claims deserve proper testing, and that's exactly what we are about to do. Let's inspect. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Michael, and in this video, I'm not just going to show you how the TCL C1 looks and performs on camera. I'll measure the real brightness, I'm going to test the performance, analyze the heat dissipation using a thermal camera. We're going to measure the fan noise in decibels and go through every important configuration feature that actually matters in daily use. And the goal is, by the end of this review, you to have a fact-checked real-world opinion on the TCL C1, and I'm also going to explain the key technical reason why this projector performs so well, despite what its specs suggest. So you better watch in maximum possible resolution that your device supports. We start with image quality testing, and this is where the TCL C1 surprises in many ways. The picture is bright. Much brighter than what the 230 ISO lumens on paper would suggest. Colors look very good, sharpness is excellent across the entire image, including the edges, and light distribution is impressively even, as you can see from my tests. There's absolutely no rainbow effect, none at all, and I'll explain why in a moment. Color reproduction is one of the strong points here. Skin tones look natural, colors are vibrant without being oversaturated, and overall the image feels well balanced. There are some limitations in the darkest areas of the image where black levels are not perfectly deep, but for this class and this technology, contrast is actually very respectable. This is clearly not a high-end home cinema projector, but what the C1 delivers at this level is impressive. To sum it up, in a dark room, the image looks very convincing. In a bright room without blinds during the day, not great, of course, and that's completely expected. Now let me guide you through more of the design facts. The unboxing experience is solid and pleasant, good packaging, nothing flashy, but well done. In the box you're gonna get the remote control and the power cable. Here's the projector itself, sits on a very practical adjustable stand, and thankfully TCL didn't forget to include a tripod mounting thread at the bottom. A big plus. Just means you can mount it to the ceiling as well. Port selection is modest but sensible. The optics are exposed with no protective cover, something to keep in mind. Everything is plastic, but the build feels solid and well assembled. The speaker grille is visible at the back, and overall the design is clean, compact and functional. If we carry on exploring, I think we can agree that TCL made a very brave and deliberate technical choice here. In the list with the specs, I'm going to put the 230 ISO lumens, the LCD display system, a set of screen adaptation and correction algorithms, a quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of flash, and platform which is built around Google TV with full certification support. There's this one thing you're going to quickly notice online, and you may wonder why. How does a projector rated at 230 ISO lumens get so much praise? The secret is a display technology choice. Instead of going for the more expensive and I would say rather fashionable DOP with a 0.47-inch DMD chip, TCL chose a 3-inch LCD setup inside, and because the panel area is significantly larger than a DOP alternative, more light can pass through the system, making the image appear much brighter in real use. And in practice, I think the TCL C1 looks noticeably brighter than many DLP projectors rated at similar or even higher lumen values. The second major benefit, in my opinion, again thanks to the LCD, is the complete absence of rainbow effect, which some people are very sensitive to. And yes, TCL took one step back in terms of trendiness, but this decision results in a huge real-world advantage over the competition. The main trade-off is the black level depth, which isn't perfect, but at this brightness class, that limitation simply doesn't outweigh the benefits. And now, I think it's time to check how TLC handled picture control features. Overall, these are well balanced. They're not blazing fast, but autofocus and auto keystone have been reliable throughout my testing. The system adapts dynamically and so far hasn't failed me once. Keep in mind, 5 years ago, this level of automatic correction was unthinkable at this price. Advanced color controls are present, somewhat limited, which is again expected. LCD contrast has its physical limits, so if you prefer extremely punchy, exaggerated contrast, this won't be your thing. But for balanced, natural visuals, works pretty well. Now, let me show you some gaming examples and measure the input lag. With game mode enabled, latency is reduced. This is not supposed to be the primary use case of the C1, but it's absolutely usable for casual gaming. Fast competitive titles, not ideal. Story-driven games, platformers, emulations or couch gaming, totally fine. If you prefer running games directly on the projector, you can try supporting the Play Store titles, but realistically, an external console or a mini PC makes much more sense. And yes, we have HDMI, which means consoles, computers and streaming boxes are welcome. There's also USB support, and all the important wireless standards are present. The projector runs on a MediaTek platform that dates back a few years, but it's still perfectly capable for Google TV, for streaming and for everyday use. Speaking of the software, Google TV with its Chromecast inbuilt is one of the big strengths of the C1. TCL is a major player, which means proper certifications are in place. Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus and more all work natively and properly. The interface is clean, modern, easy to set up and free from unnecessary bloat. Menus are well organized, responsive enough and overall very user-friendly. And about time, let me run a sound sample for you. I think the audio is decent, not amazing, but perfectly usable for casual viewing. In quieter scenes and small rooms, the fan noise is noticeable, but it's less annoying than many budget projectors. I guess this is a good sign about the cooling, and yes, I confirm in that aspect the C1 is good. There's a large heatsink, airflow is well managed and thermal performance is stable, which you can clearly see from the thermal camera footage. The fan does its job, and it does it consistently. Now, let's be fair. There are a few drawbacks, which, as usual, I would like to share with you before the final verdict. Only one HDMI port, no backlight on the remote, no built-in battery option, I guess yet, and the black levels are not class-leading due to the LCD technology used. None of these are deal breakers, but they're worth knowing. So is this the best projector on the market? No, absolutely not. But if we rephrase the question, if we're seeking for the best around $200 projector right now, I think it might be. The fact that TCL is honest about the brightness and all the remaining specifications, it delivers all the certifications you might be looking for right now and focuses on real performance, makes the C1 stand out in the sea of exaggerated spec sheets. I think this is a product designed to make a statement, and its performance speaks louder than the marketing. Head over to the comments and tell me if you agree with me or you don't. Join the discussion, and as usual, I'm going to be very active there. Happy to help with any questions or test requests. And thank you very much for watching. Do something good for me too. Hit the like under the video, subscribe, share it. And I, Michael the Tech Mishka, gonna see you very soon. Bye.